Good morning everyone. Today we will do exercise 4.2, but before starting exercise 4.2 let me explain you the new topic which is related to the exercise, that is solution of linear equation. Solution means the value of the variable which makes the expression, the left hand side of the expression equal to the right hand side of the expression. That value of variable is called the solution of linear equation. Let us take an example. So first of all, I am going to explain you linear equation in one variable. What is the solution of linear equation in one variable? If I take a case, if I take an example x plus 2 equal to 5, this is an example of linear equation in one variable. So if I find its value, x is equal to 5, 2 will be transposed, 5 minus 2, x equal to 3. So this x equal to 3 will satisfy the equation. If I put x here, 3 plus 2 makes 5. So left hand is 5 and right hand side is also 5. So it is verified that the x value of x3 will make the equation verified. So that this value x is equal to 3 is called the solution of linear equation. The other name of solution is root of equation, or we call it root of equation. This is one is the same thing, solution or root of equation. Now you can see, is there any other value of x which will satisfy this equation? If I put 1 plus 2 equal to 3, 3 is not equal to 5. If I put 0 plus 2 equal to 2, 2 is not equal to 5. So is there any other value of x which makes the left hand side equal to right hand side? No, there is no other value. Only 3 is there. If we put x3, only then the left hand side of this expression will be equal to the right hand side. So we can say that linear equation in one variable has a unique solution. Unique means only one solution is possible. Only one solution. So this is the case when linear equation in one variable is there. Now what will happen if we take a case of linear equation in two variables? This I will explain you with the help of example. Suppose x plus y is equal to 5. Now you can see that this is an example of linear equation in two variables. So in this case, linear equation in two variable, solution means a pair of values, one for x and another for y, which satisfy the given equation. So let us consider this equation, x plus y equal to 5. So if I put x 0 and y 5 in this equation, I'll get 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. So the value of x 0 and y will satisfy this equation. So that is why 0 comma 5 is the solution of equation. So 0 comma 5, I have written it in ordered pair. First value is for x and second value is for y. So this is how we can write the solution of equation in ordered pair form. So 0 comma 5 is the solution of equation. Now can we find some other value of some other solutions of this equation? Let us see. If I put x equal to 1 and y equal to 4, 1 plus 4 equal to 5, so 5 is equal to 5. Again 1 comma 4 is the another solution, right, of equation. Now again, if I put x equal to 5 and y equal to 0, I will get 5 plus 0 equal to 5, so 5 equal to 5. So 5 comma 0 is the third solution. So in this way, we can find the number of solutions. If we put one value of x and the corresponding value of y, we can verify that the left hand side of the equation will be equal to the right hand side of equation. So it means from here we can see that linear equation in two variables has infinite number of solutions. Infinite number of solutions. So we'll get as many number of solutions as we wanted to have. So it means linear equation in two variables has infinite number of solutions. It is very important to note that just note that an easy way of getting the solution is to take x0 and get the value of corresponding value of y, or you can take y0 and you will get the corresponding value of x. So this is the very easy way to find two solutions. You take x0, you will get the corresponding value of y, or if you take y0, you will get the corresponding value of x. So these are the two very easy way of finding out two solutions. So there is one more method to find the solution of equation. Suppose this is the same equation. You can find out now, you can pick any value of x. If I take x3 and you put this value here, 3 plus y equal to 5, so y is equal to 5 minus 3, so you will get y2. So x3 and y2, 3 comma 2 is the other solution of equation. So this is one this is the another way of finding the solution of equation. Pick any value of x, you will get the corresponding value of y, or in other way you can pick any value of y and you can get the corresponding value of x. So this is the another way of finding the solution of linear equation. So let us start exercise 4.2. Question number 1 is, which one of the following option is true and why? Y is equal to 3x plus 5 has a unique solution, only two solutions, or infinite many solutions. As you can see that y is equal to 3x plus 5 is what type of equation? Here we have two variables, y and x. It means it is linear equation in two variables, and we have already said that linear equation in two variable has infinite number of solutions. So answer 1 is infinite number of solution. So exercise 4.2 question 1 is, y is equal to 3x plus 5 has infinite number of solutions, and we have to tell why, because for every value of x we'll get the corresponding value of y. As I explained you earlier, if we put any value of x, we'll get the corresponding value of y. In this way we'll get number of solutions. So this is the reason that this linear equation in two variables has infinite number of solutions, because for every value of x we will get the corresponding value of y. So this is question number 1. Question number 2 is, write 4 solutions for each of the following equation. So now I am doing only one part and there are 3 parts. You will try other parts yourself. So I will do first, second part for you. First and third part you can do yourself. Second part is pi x plus y is equal to 9. Now you can see here we have to find 4 solutions. So first, if I put x0 in this equation, so pi into 0 plus y equal to 9, 0 plus y equal to 9, so I'll get y9. So x0 and y9 is the first solution of equation. Again, if I put x1 in this equation, so pi into 1 plus y equal to 9, pi plus y equal to 9, so y is equal to 9 minus pi. So what is the value of x1 and value of y, corresponding value of y is 9 minus pi, is the second solution of equation. Here we are not supposed to put the value of pi 22 by 7 or 3.14. We'll keep pi as only as pi. Now to find the third solution, let us put y0. You can put y also 0 in the same equation. Pi x plus 0 equal to 9. So pi x is equal to 9. X is equal to 9 by pi. So value of x will come first and value of y will come later. So 9 upon pi comma 0 is the third solution of equation. Now to find the fourth value, we can put the value in minus also. Put x minus 1. So pi into minus 1 plus y equal to 9. Pi into minus 1 is minus pi plus y equal to 9. So y is equal to 9 plus pi. So value of x is minus 1 and y is 9 plus pi is the fourth solution of equation. So this is first solution, this is the first solution, second solution, third solution and fourth solution. In this question we have to find 4 solutions of every equation. So I have done second part, so I hope you will be able to do first and third part yourself. Now let us do question number 3. Check which of the following are solutions of the equation x minus 2y equal to 4, and we are given 5 values, 5 ordered pairs. So turn by turn you put x0 and y2 in this equation, then 2 comma 0 in this equation, and if left hand side will be equal to right hand side, it means that ordered pair is the solution of given equation. So let us do this. The equation, given equation is x minus 2y equal to 4. First part is 0 comma 2. So first values for x, it means put x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2 in the given equation. So if I put x0 here, 0 x0 minus 2 into y is 2. So 0 minus 4 is equal to 4. Minus 4 is equal to 4? No. So no, 0 comma 2 is not the solution of equation. Second part is 2 comma 0. So put x 2 and y 0. So x minus 2y, you can see x is in place of x I am putting 2, and 2y means 2 into 0 is equal to 4. So 2 minus 0 is equal to 4. 2 is equal to 4? No. So it means 2 comma 0 is also not the solution of equation. So third part is 4 comma 0. Put x 4 and y 0 in equation. So in place of x I'll put 4 minus 2 into 0 equal to 4. So 4 minus 0 is equal to 4. So it means 4 is equal to 4. Yes, 4 comma 0 is the solution of given equation. Fourth part is root 2 comma 4 root 2. Now I am going to put x is equal to root 2 and y is equal to 4 root 2 in the given equation. So in place of x I am putting 2 minus 2y. Y means 4 root 2 is equal to 4. So root 2 minus 4 to the 8 root 2 is equal to 4. So it becomes, so it has a rational part 1. 1 minus 8 is minus 7. Root 2 is equal to 4. No. So no, root 2 comma 4 root 2 is also not the solution of equation. And fifth part is 1 comma 1. So put x equal to 1 and y equal to 1. So in place of x put 1 minus 2y means 2 into 1 is equal to 4. 1 minus 2 is equal to 4. Minus 1 minus 2 is minus 1 is equal to 4. No. So it means 1 comma 1 is also not the solution of given equation. So from here we can say that only third part 4 comma 0 is the only solution of the given equation. So this is how we can verify all the parts. Next question is find the value of k if x equal to 2 y equal to 1 is the solution of the equation 2x plus 3y equal to k. Now the given equation is 2x plus 3y equal to k. It is given that if x equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 is the solution of given equation, then it must satisfy this equation. So therefore put x equal to 2 into 2 plus 3y, y will be replaced by 1 is equal to k. 2 to the 4 plus 3 equal to k. So k, value of k is 7. So always when we are given x is any value of x and any value of y is the solution, then put that value of x and y in the given equation, you will get the unknown quantity here. So this completes your question 1. So your exercise 4.2 is completed. Thank you.